Welcome back to this Visionary Business Leaders Masterclass. My name is Les Price, and today I want to share with you an interesting concept, and it's called the seed must lead. Now, if you've ever been on a farm, if you've ever been out in farming territory, you'll know that before you can even reap a harvest, you have to get out there and start planting some seeds. It's good to prepare the ground. You've got to nurture it. You've got to actually put the nutrients into the soil. You've got to actually toil and put in lots of energy and work, but at the same time, you've got to start planting seeds. Now, as visionary business owners, a lot of the time we're running around doing, and we have to stop and ask ourselves, what are we actually doing? Are we doing activities that are actually bringing value to our lives? And the truth is that I meet a lot of people through coaching, through business, and they keep telling me, I wish I had more money right now. I'm struggling with money. Or maybe it's time. I just don't have the time to do the things I really want to do. Or maybe it's that I'm just not getting love in my relationships at home. And I want to share with you an interesting insight, and that is that no matter what is missing in your life, whatever it is what you're not giving right now. Now that's going to be a really hard statement for some people to hear, but at the same time, what is it that you're not giving in your life? If you want more money, you've got to start by leading, by sowing the seed first. Who can you go out today and actually share and make a difference in their life by blessing them? Could you give a little donation to somebody? Is there somebody homeless on a street that you've seen or you walk by every day? We've got to start to get the energy flowing by actually sharing that seed first. Share the seed must lead. It's the most important criteria. Once we start to do that, if you want more love in your life, who could you love today? Who could you take a moment out to go out and really be grateful for that person in your life? To share some love, to really just touch their heart and make a difference. If you're looking for more respect in your life, who is it that you can go out and respect? See, we need to start by leading. We need to be the visionary leaders. And it all starts with energy. When you give, you receive. It's a harmonic, universal principle. And we just need to follow it sometimes. Now, how can you use this in your business? Well, let's say you're in sales. What can you do today to start going out and generating more sales? Who could you go out and bless by actually knocking on some doors and sharing your gift from your business? Because you need to start to see your business and your product and service as an amazing gift that's going to bless people's lives, and then go out and use it. Unfortunately, most of us see the products and services we have as something we have to sell to people, and it becomes a struggle, it becomes a drain. One example of that is a gentleman I knew many times ago, many years ago, and his name was Bob. Now, Bob was a Bible salesman. And Bob used to work in this Bible company selling Bibles door to door. It was one of the hardest and most challenging tasks. And for some reason, Bob was the best selling Bible salesman in the whole company. People used to come up to Bob and go, Bob, what is it? What are you doing differently? Now the problem with Bob is that Bob had a stutter. So every door he knocked on, he'd be stuttering, going, hello, my name is Bob, the Bible salesman. And people used to look at Bob and go, Bob, how do you do it? We can't even sell the same number of Bibles as you do. And then one day the manager of the department sat Bob down and chatted to Bob and said, Bob, what is it? What's your secret? And he said, well, it's really one thing. When as soon as I knock on the door, I says, hello, my name is Bob, the Bible salesman. Would you like to buy a Bible, or would you like me to read it to you? And straight away, in that moment, he created conviction. How many people wanted to listen to Bob read the Bible to him? So what I'm going to say here is that, we've got to get out. Just like Bob. Bob had a stutter, but he went out there and he knocked on doors. So today in your business, what can you do? What action can you take to start knocking on doors? Now, the main reason that most of us don't knock on doors is fear of rejection. Okay, so how do we get over fear of rejection? Start to get into this habit. Whenever you're asking for something, if you don't get it the first time, let's say you want an upgrade at the airport to first class or business class. If you don't get it the first time, ask the question in another way. If you don't get it the second time, reframe the question and ask it in another way. Successful people learn to ask at least 3 times before taking the no, before they walk away. So start that and take that action today. The second thing is start to value yourself. Okay, at the end of the day, the more that you begin to value your services, your product, your service, the more that people are going to resonate with that energy within you and they're going to buy it. You have to remember, people don't buy your products and services, they buy your energy. They buy your vitality. So in essence, the seed must lead. What can you do today to start planting some seeds, powerful seeds, into your business, into your life, into your relationships? And remember, whatever's missing in your life is what you're not giving right now.